One shot, let's begin. Dungeon by Blue Manga. Five friends gather to play a tabletop RPG. Translate upload by Technoscans and Blue Screen off. Official, or maybe they got off. I don't know. Let's begin. We're gonna do some Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. It seems. Dungeon. La 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 la. Ding dong. Come in. It's just us. Am I early? Dom, no, come in. Oh, you even got his figures. This is awesome, Alex. I made them from clay based on your character sheet. Ding dong. Yo, Alex, what's up? Ren, not much. I'm just super excited to start our big adventure today. Har. Me and Kyle carpooled. Kyle, Marcus, come on in. Ooh, alright, some D&D stuff here. Okay, let's start with introductions. We already know each other. No, we're gonna introduce our characters. Tom, you start. Is Tom the first guy? I don't know. Well, I guess I'll... I'm playing Tom the Wizard. I'm playing Tom the Human Wizard. He's a child prodigy graduated from the Magic Academy at age 15. He seeks a true test of his power. Ooh. Ren. I'm Ren the Elf Ranger. Do you have any background info for him? Huh? Oh yeah. It says here he cares about nature a lot, and he's on a journey to learn about the creatures far from his home. It's a good thing our characters have the same name as us. There's no way you could see me to remember 4 new names. Got it. Kyle, and you are? I am Kai Lee, the Dragonkind Paladin. He's a dry dude who believes in justice and faith. And Marcus? Yo, I'm Marcus. We know that already. Let's see. I'm playing Astoran Gruntoff, the third of a Dwarven Cleric. Don't expect me to remember your name. He's a stern, gruff, no-nonsense dude. So, you're exact opposite. Jeez, you guys are harsh on me. I'm Alex, and I'm your game master. I tell the stories to control NPCs. It's my first time, but I'll do my best. The story begins. On a dark and stormy night, the party of 4 takes shelter from the rain in the crowded tavern. They're one of the 100 of parties hoping to locate and kill the Vampire Lord and win the large reward from the king. Now, what do you do? Ooh, let's see. Ren's never had beer before, so he says... Oh, Ren's never had beer before, so he says... Do humans really drink this stuff? Nice role-playing. More ale. Is it that out of character for a religious cleric? No, anything goes. Tom finds a hot orc and walks over to the bar counter. Can I lick your abs? Oh, what a pickup line! So, do I get to be beat up by her now? You have a chance. Roll your dice and add your persuasion skill modifier. Okay. Whoa. Let's see. A 20 on a 20-sided dice. That's good, right? I have +1 persuasion. It's the best. You rolled a critical. Basically, a miracle is awaiting you. Did you bring condoms? Wow, your wizard hat is so sexy. Do you really need to act it out? This isn't a Kanabanashi. I lean in for a deep, wet, sloppy kiss. Can we not? There are more pressing matters at hand. Such as... Hey, baby, have you ever been with a dragon before? It's getting weird. Roll for persuasion. These dice are rigged. I suppose both you gentlemen could accompany me tonight. Gentle dragon. You follow her to the second floor of the bar, where she's staying. Am I the only one finding this weird? We follow her to her room. Someone stop these dumb blondes! I gotcha, Ren. Hey, Don't you dare touch my boys. I'm the only one who gets to make them feel good. I'm leaving the party. You dare? She says, pulling out a dagger. Roll a d20 and add your initiative to see who attacks first. Markish, why did you do that? Tabletop games are fun. I didn't think we'd have a battle, so let me draw a quick map. Done. And here's the order you'll fight in. Plop, 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 plop. Alright, guys, it's 3-on-1. Let's get her. 6 plus 2 bonus. I use Ice Blast, dealing 8 damage. You're teaming up against me? Well, yeah. We're not gay. Damage 4. 2 plus 2 bonus. I'm freaking dead. Follow my party members. I go upstairs only to find Thornton Gruntfort dead. You actually remembered my name? I feed him a heelberry. Then I turn to my party members in the orc. Please, everyone, we're on a mission from the king himself to find the vampire lord. Let's focus. And Miss Orc, I'm sorry for offending you, but please, take this gold as coin as an apology and forgive us. Okay, roll for diplomacy. 1. This is definitely rigged. It's not. If I add my diplomacy bonus, I get 1 plus 2 equals 3. Sorry, Ren. Rolling a 1 is a critical failure. Let's see. It turns out the orc's fiancé, another black-haired elf, stole all her valuables and left her today. By the way, he proposed by holding out a gold coin. Oh, so that's why she was so desperate tonight. So, how does she react? She grabs your skull and starts squishing. Don't worry, Ren. I got you. I get up and use all my might to throw my warhammer at her. Okay, your attack hits. I'm doing the attack rolls. They're doing the damage rolls. 6 damage. 4 plus 2, bonus 4. Bam. She's dead. Antonio, why did you leave me? She's dead? Ugh, I feel bad. You could have knocked her unconscious. My bad. I should have explained that. Tom, dude, why are you crying IRL? I see Tom and go comfort him. Hey, man, are you okay? While she still has warmth in her, I kneel down and lick her ass. No! Stop dragging your fetishes into everything! Alright, it's our first time playing. You could do that if you want. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Alex. Okay, first, I knock her unconscious. Then I lecture Tom and Kylie. Then we go downstairs to the bar. I intimidate the barkeep. You know, the vampire lord. Not very intimidating. Having to be held up just to have a conversation. Shut up, tall guy. Let's see. How. Another party after the king's reward? I've made a lot of adventurers, so I have the info. But what do you have to offer me in return? Intimidation, 14 plus 3 bonus, equals 70 success. You talk, you get to live. He's actually intimidating him like that. Calm down, sir. It was just a joke. The truth is, in the town of Mablehorn, just a few hours from here, corpses with bite marks on their necks have been turning up. The party's gathering what info they can. What would you like to do now? Let's go to sleep. Sounds good. You make your way to the inn next door. Will you take any action before sleeping? I sharpen my arrows, as is my people's custom before a hunt. I pore over my books of wizardry spells that are effective against vampire. Let me check my inventory. Tomes, scrolls. Right. I study my cleric scrolls and look up folklore and relevant info on the vampires. Great. You guys are all getting the hang of role-playing. What about you, Kyle? I polish my glasses. I can't tell if that's in character or not. Well, he does wear glasses. Cheep, cheep, cheep. The party wakes up to clear skies after yesterday's downpour. What would you like to do? Let's go to Maplehorn. And how you get there? It's an 8-hour walk or a couple hours by horse. Oh, horses! Let's go for horses! You arrive at the table where you rent horses from Zorlu, the Cthulhu Slayer. 1 week plus down deposit. That'll be 400 gold. Ha 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 ha. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Cluck, 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 cluck. 0 gold, 0 gold, 0 gold, 0 gold. We're out of gold. Yeah, cluck, cluck. Let's see. That guy drove a hard bargain. Zorlo was scary. It was hard to say no. With 400 gold, could he have hired Zorlo instead? He looked strong. Cthulhu Slayer. He was scary. Yup. Scary. It's okay. The king's reward is 10,000 gold. There's hundreds of parties after that reward. We should quit while we're ahead. How much would we make if we sold these horses? And so, in the worst mood ever, the now broke party sees ahead of them, the trees beginning to part, and the end of the forest. Up ahead is the quaint mining town of Maplehorn. You see settlements dotting the rolling plains, and mines a bit farther away. There's a conspicuous building silhouette on one of the mountains, shrouded in mist. What do you do? Let's go to that sus mountain. We don't know for sure that the vampires are there. Let's go! Yes! Whoa, someone's dead. What? The smell hits you before the sight. You smell blood-rotting flesh. The horses take a few more steps and then stop dead in their tracks. You see shriveled up corpses lying on the road. The town is quiet. Perhaps the situation has gotten so dire the residents have already fled en masse. You also notice the obvious signs of the victim's neck being bit. What do you do? I approached the corpse to see what I could figure out. Roll for perception. I got 8. Despite being all wrinkled, upon closer inspection, the corpses belonged to youth. It seems that blood wasn't the only thing drained from these victims. Can you confirm what kind of creature killed him? Marcus, roll a bestiary check. I got a 15. Should we look around for enemies? Using the knowledge acquired from his cleric studies, Marcus hypothesized that the victim was killed by a soul drainer. Soul drainers are a kind of vampire that are immortal as long as they drain life from humans. By default, any human whose soul they consume becomes a flesh-eating ghoul. Brrr. Oh no! How are we gonna deal with this? You're a cleric. Clerics use holy powers, and ghouls are undead. Just read the player's manual. Oh ho, I see. I'll cast Holy Chant then. Okay, let's hear the chant. I just gotta come up with something dwarfy, huh? Got it. Oh, hear my chant, ye gods up above. The fields are ripe. The harvest is blessed. Hear this humble dwarf as we roam the cornfields. We have a taste. I can tell it's ripe. Bless this harvest! Why are you a corn farmer? I thank thee for the corn! What corn? I've got your back. Always. That doesn't make sense. We're standing behind you. And now, I use my cleric specialty. Speak with dead. Tell us where to find your boss. I said, speak with dead. It probably won't work, because their souls were drained, right? There's nothing to speak to left. This is what makes role-playing so much fun. They figured out the world I've created. What now? Go to that mountain building? 1 vote for snack time. Snack time! Snack time! Snack time! Snack time! Snack time arc. End. From there, We went to the town square and found the mayor, who refused to evacuate. He was waiting for the National Guard to come. After beating him in a card game, he finally caved in and telling us about the Vampire Lord's evil deeds. It turns out the National Guard had been bribed by the vampires. Some were even fighting on their side. We had to take a few on the way out to the mountain. We captured Matthias, a guard, and defecated in his mouth till he gave us info on the Vampire Lord. Matthias revealed that the Vampire Lord's most trusted underling, Vasca the Vile, was using a small mine as their local base of operations. Vasca, his vampire spawn, vampires, his thralls, humans who want to become vampires, and ghouls, altogether they numbered a few dozen. The first challenge was getting past the watchtower. Paladin, divine power, summon duplicate illusion. We use this illusion as a distraction. Meanwhile, I climbed the tower from outside with my ranger abilities. We attacked while they were distracted. Oh, Tom flew with a spell. Tom's spell only worked in himself, and there's no way the dwarf was going to climb that wall. So he just looked for cool-shaped clouds. And then we entered the mine. In an unpredictable environment filled with treacherous enemies, we spammed holy chant. May the skies be blue. In the bosom we all, Merry Christmas! It's hard to believe, but Marcus is the MVP. I'm the MVP. Marcus was the MVP. Only because Alex didn't penalize him for being bad at coming up with chants, though. Tail. Finally, we reached the end of the mine. Hurry up. You promised us strength. Vampire Thralls, level 3. Vampire Spawns, level 4. Just complete the ritual. And you shall have power. Vasca the Vile, level 5. Just drag out the guts of 4 sacrifices and use it to make a pledge to our Vampire Lord. Don't make me laugh. I don't see any sacrifices. Oh? You darlings, the 4 sacrifices are right here. Can you kill him? Vasco launches a surprise attack. He gets the first move. Everyone rolls as he goes after him. Order. Boss. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. 2, boom. Okay. And that's where we'll stop for today. Huh? But we're at the climax. What are you going to do about my emotional investment? That's how it goes sometimes when you play tabletop RPGs. We've been playing for 5 hours already, and this next battle is going to be another 2 hours. You can't end it here. You can't end it here. I have to go to my part-time job. And so, the curtains fell on our first ever tabletop RPG session. After that, we kept playing. The seasons changed. We had 5 birthdays celebrated every year, and we continued our campaign. We leveled up. We went up a year at school. Our age went up by 1. Fought battles, saved kingdoms, ran for our lives. We became legends. In the summer after we graduated from high school, just a week before we'd be going our separate ways as college students, we had finally completed our RPG campaign. Our characters were level 20. Do you all have your letters ready? Okay, now for your character figures. We'll be seeing each other a lot less often from now on. Huh. Kyle's studying in New York, and Tom will be in Tokyo. It's going to be hard to align our schedules. I'm sure we'll be able to meet once a year, though. And in 4 years, when we've got all our degrees, let's all meet up to put up our time capsules and read our letters out loud. And How about we play an epilogue to our campaign? Let's see what happens next on their long, long journey. Yeah! Yeah. 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 It's been a fun 4 years. Open in 2027 and join the Discord. Maybe. That one actually got to you a little near the end. But I suppose that's just life sometimes. That's just life. Oh, I enjoyed this Blue Manga one here. I really did. Is this their best work? I don't know. It's definitely one I enjoyed and had fun reading. Let me not compare this to the other ones so far because I just had so much fun with this one here. It felt like it was a game. It felt like everybody was doing their thing, a little party, a little investment here. I mean, it's been 20 minutes and it hasn't really been much for me. It was like with these things here, it's like, oh wow, this was a fun little adventure I got to enjoy here. Everybody with their distinct personality here, or at least, I used to do their voice, and it's like, oh, nice. I like this idea too. And I think that this one especially works well for an RPG like this art style because you kind of have to use a little bit of your imagination in order for it to go forward here. So I think that's really neat. Um, and I love this. It's so fun. I didn't know if I would like this just for the beginning, but everybody had their little thing here. The beginning was fun, and if you ever played like D&D, or Dungeons and Dragons, it's like, oh yeah, this happens a bit, right? Where people will go and then they'll go and do strange things here, where it's like, oh no, they're gonna go and they're gonna, let's say, rizz up or like try to charm this girl here to do this, that, or the other, and then she accidentally gets a backstory here, right? Um, Pop, 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 right around here. Here we go. She gets a backstory. Like, okay, you get all the small little things here. And, from what I played Dungeons and Dragons, or I guess Hackmaster is one of the things I played, because there's a lot of variations. And there's also, like, I tried to host a One Piece one. That didn't go on for too long. It really did. It wouldn't run for, like, a session or two. My first time dungeon match could have been better. I had a guy who was a Marine. His name was Mickey, and then I had like a robot made of sea stone, and it was interesting. She's dead. Antonio, why do you leave me? The look of your absence is a bit strange there, but it was fun, right, to see this. But yeah, I think it captures the fun that is associated with these games. You do ridiculous things, the personalities come, and everybody enjoys their time, and that's what makes me so happy about this. It's so wonderful, but there's always kind of tough to it's always kind of tough to be consistent with everything. So yeah, and this is about like near the end. The ridiculous chance of finding out things was fun, and then I think what got to me definitely was like near the end, where it's like, okay, they're all they're just enjoying their time together. They went on adventures. They become legend, and then they they're growing up. They're growing up, and they're going to go their separate ways, and we'll be seeing each other a lot less often from now on, huh? And that's so very true. I have my friend group from high school that, like, we spent a lot of time together, and then I started seeing them a lot less often, right? And then as time went on, I started seeing other people a lot less often in the friend group. And, it's a couple of people, just me and this guy now, who see each other like once a week, you know? And, everybody else is moving on. That's it. We're not progressing in our lives, but it's like, huh, right? I think that's a good way to put it, huh? And this whole time capsule thing, I think, is a wonderful idea. And it's been a fun 4 years. Yeah, I think this one gets to me more just because it's relatable, I think, especially as you're growing up and things change and you have all these ideas. I was never able to get to the level where we were able to create the little figures or did nearly long enough, but still, the sentiment of moving on and growing up with your life is cool. And, you had these main little adventures and everything within it here, and it's just such a nice time. Like, you had the small little silly things like the snack time arc there, Or they just when they had something to eat there, or they're just finding out things through like dice games or through whatever, right? Like I did a random dice simulator here, and it would just take so long, but it was so fun, and yeah, yeah. Maybe I need to go and find another group like this again. Uh, hmm. It's been a fun 4 years. I've been doing this for 4 years. I wonder how much longer I'll keep doing it for. I don't know. But, until this ends, Black Sun. Because, you're the primary one watching my videos. Day in, day out. We'll see, Eventually this will stop or this will end, but I don't know. We'll see. But it's still been fun. We're a little past 4 years, but until whenever then. Let's just enjoy our journey instead of getting all super sentimental already. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being bored, y'all. Peace out.